Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and we are back with our next character creation. Today we are going to make a elven monk, do a wood elf, based off its stats. It works pretty well with the monk. So first let's do the racial stuff. So elves, they get a dexterity increase of +2, and wood elves get a +2 to wisdom. So we have those ready for them. As for elves, their size is medium and their speed is 35, but wood elves get an extra 5. So 35 speed. And then we also have vision of 60 feet. And then they have keen senses, so they have proficiency in the perception. Very nice. They have Fey ancestry. So they have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Fey and oh, okay. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed. It's usually, oh, and magic. Can't put them. Get with Fey ancestry, and then trance. Elves do not sleep; they meditate, so it's a meditation state. And they only need 4 hours of this meditation. Get a long rest. So I'll split that. 4 hours of meditation equals a long rest. And then as for language, I get common and elvish. And then for wood elf, we have some weapons. They have the elven weapon training, longsword, longbow, short bow, and longsword, or short sword. And then we have Mask of the Wild. Mask of the Wild allows you, you can attempt to hide even when only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. So, attempt to hide even when lightly obscured by rain, mist, snow, etc. That's all we have for elves. So we're gonna do our background real fast. With the monk, it suggests hermit, so that's what we're gonna go with. We get medicine and religion. Also get proficiency in the herbalism kit. And that would be, I would say, wisdom. That's survival. Or it could be intelligence because nature. Whichever one. You also get the 5 gold. And you know, notes, blanket, common clothes, an herbalism kit, that kind of stuff. Yes. We have covered the Hermit before in some of our other ones. But your feature is basically you've uncovered a truth about the cosmos or the deities, powerful beings on outer plane, or something in nature. Or you could have uncovered a fact about something that's been forgotten or unearthed a relic, that kind of thing. You can work with the DM to decide what that is. But as for the monk, we are going to start putting our stats where they need to be. So dexterity should be the highest, followed by wisdom. So because we have a +2, we're going to put the 13 in dex, gives us a 15. And because we have a +1 in wisdom, we'll put the 14 here and get a 15. And we'll go ahead and put our 15 in constitution, because health is nice. Let's see. That's 12, 10, and 8. Let's say charisma is their lowest stat. I feel like, they focus more on, themselves and not communicating with others. So then we'll go ahead and put 12 as the strength. I feel like they would be a little bit boosted in the strength just because they know how to work their own bodies, and they're probably a little bit strong. As for hit points, it is 8 plus the con modifier, so 10 total. And let's see. Strength and dexterity are saving throws. And we can choose an artisan tool or a musical instrument. So we can choose tool or either or. And we can put this on. We'll just put it on free. And then we get to choose 2 from acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. So we have some of those. We have religion. And looks like just religion is the one that we have out of this list. So I'm going to go ahead and say stealth. And what would they... Let's do acrobatics, because they are kind of a dexterous character, so be pretty good at using dex to get out of things. And let's see, some proficiencies. They have no proficiencies in armor, and they also get simple weapons. Now with monks, for certain things you have to use monk weapons, which is like simple weapons, and I believe their short sword can also count. We'll probably find out here in a minute. We're gonna get some starting equipment. So you can get a short sword or any simple weapon. So let's go here. Let's see. Let's see if we can look at weapons. We want. Let's just do a short sword. It doesn't have nice space things. Okay, we'll do a short sword. And then we get a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's. Do Explorer. And then we get 10 darts. Dart. And we'll put 10. Yeah, and that is all we get for equipment. And then we get unarmored defense. which we saw with the barbarian, but I believe it's a little bit different. Your AC, we can do this here. If you go into the cogwheel, go to armor class tracking right here and do custom. So ours will be 10 plus our dexterity plus our wisdom. And I don't know. And not wielding a shield, so shields are not allowed with this dexterity, with this armor class. So there we go. Our armor class is 14 with our unarmored defense. And we are not proficient, so wearing armor, I believe won't really help that much, just because you can't add your proficiency, I believe, or something. I don't actually know. We can look that up sometime. And then we have martial arts. Let's see, that's 10 plus Dex plus wisdom. Then we have martial arts. At first level, your practice of martial arts gives you mastery of combat styles that use unarmored strikes and monk weapons, which are short swords and any simple melee weapon that don't have the two-handed or heavy property. You gain the following benefits while you are unarmed or wielding only monk weapons and not wearing any armor or wielding a shield. You can use Dex instead of Strength for the attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strikes and monk weapons. You can roll a d4 in place of the normal damage of your unarmed strike or monk weapon. This die changes as you gain monk levels. When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action. So we want to add unarmed strike. We can use dexterity instead. I don't know if it gives us proficiency. It didn't say that we were proficient in it. So I'm gonna say no. And our damage is 1d4. It's usually just like whatever your strength mod is. Or it's 1. I can't remember what. It's either 1 or your dex or your strength mod, which is 1 for us, but certain monasteries use specialized forms of monk weapons. For example, you might use a club that is 2 lengths of wood connected by a short chain called a nunchuck, or a sickle with a shorter, straighter blade called a kama. Whatever name you use for a monk weapon, you can use the game statistics provided for the weapon in Chapter 5. So, we can roll a d4 for now. Or your monk weapon. Okay, so we don't want to look at this. What does this use? Dex? Okay. Alright, so that's set up for our Dex. This is set up for Dex. So I believe, yes. Or it goes up to a D6 at level 5, a D8 at level 11, and a D10 at 17. But for now, D4, at higher levels they get key, which allow you to do other things. And as long as you're not wearing armor, you can get a bonus to movement, but you don't get that at first level. Second level, you would get another 10 feet. But yeah, that is everything for our monk here. So, I mean, you can change this weapon too. As I said, you can flavor your weapon however you would like. So We have a pretty good spread here. What is his name gonna be? Let's find an elf name. Let's see. His name can be Adran. Let's look at the family names. Adran Amakir, which stands for gemflower. Amakir stands for gemflower. Yeah. Alright. They don't have spells. So yeah, that is everything for our lovely monk friend here. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment if you would like, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!